Howdy folks, welcome to Beards and Camo. I hope everybody is enjoying their day and they're healthy and safe. Before I get on this video, I'd like to ask y'all a favor. If you haven't already, could you please hit that subscribe button for me? If you like my video, hit that like button. If you feel like it, leave a comment. I looked on my Facebook and on the memories, and on this day last year I was out here in the woods and my chanterelle mushrooms were popping up. None. And I had found some too old to eat bleat mushrooms. So I thought, did I come out here to look my chanterelles? Nothing. But I did find 3 nice, beautiful bleat mushrooms. So everything is a week late this year. I don't know why, but that's alright because I got some bleats, and then next week my chanterelles will be popping up. I decided I would stop here, tell you guys a Bigfoot story. First, let me say, my friend who told me these encounters doesn't want me to use his name, okay? So these encounters told me about had happened over a period of about 15 years, okay? Down in southern Kentucky, right close to Tennessee, in an area called Bell Farm. Found some tracks, okay, and he tried his best to duplicate the tracks that he found, and they were 17.5 inches long by 8 inches wide. The 2 smaller toes went to the right, and he referred to this creature as Slewfoot or Big Red. Now, he made this cardboard cutout just to show me and you folks kind of what the track looked like. So here's the pictures right here. Now, all this happened, like I said, over a period of about 15 years, from the mid-60s to about 1980. Now, this creature, okay, was seen by some of the locals, Bell Farm, Kentucky area. And like I said, damn ticks, I picked 4 off of me already. And like I had mentioned earlier, this creature is referred to as Slewfoot or Old Big Red or Big Red. And if any of y'all know anything about Old Slewfoot or Big Red, whatever, these encounters, or have had encounters in Bell Farm, Kentucky, I would appreciate it if you guys would send me an email and tell me about it, and I will tell him. Send that email to camoandbeards@gmail.com. Okay. Now, my friend hunted, okay, in this area, and He said that there were some caves around there. He had found what he knows now to be structures in that area, and there was a pond. And my friend, he hunted out of a blind. Now I guess how all this started was my friend went there, got to the location where he was going to hunt at. The car he was driving did not have a muffler, okay? It was very loud. Before he could get out of the car, he heard something. It sounded like footsteps coming up behind his vehicle. And the car started moving, was being pushed. He's laying on the brakes, okay? And there was 2 sets of eyes that were illuminated by his brake lights, and him trying to hold on to, trying to keep the car from moving. And it's moving, right? These 2 things are pushing his car, as, like I said, as he's mashing down on the brakes. So he ends up starting that car back up, hauling ass out of there, okay? Which I would have done the same thing, right? So would you. So my buddy goes back, sometime later, do some hunting. And he notices what he thought was possibly a raccoon sitting on top of this tree that's 6, 7, 8 foot tall, whatever. And he realizes that it can't be a raccoon, because if it was a raccoon, it would have bent the top of this, treed over, right? Right. Here's monkey noises, monkey chatter, stuff like that. We don't have monkeys down here. That's what he said he heard. So this one particular time, he's sitting there eating his dinner in his blind, and this monkey noises start going on. So he decides he's going to go check it out, go investigate. Well, he goes and looks, and he finds nothing. When he comes back, his food's gone. This happens a few more times. And then, on this one particular time, his food's gone, but there's this matted up, weird looking, twisted, woven, made of vines. He just couldn't figure out what it was. Then another time later on, his dinner's gone, right? And a more elaborate, or should I say a better woven, 3.5 inch tall little figure of a man, woven and twisted out of vines, was left there. I asked him if he still had that doll, and he said that in the 70s he sold his truck. It was in his truck. He sold the truck to his brother-in-law, and that's that. So we don't get a picture or anything of the woven doll. Now, this creature bluff charged my buddy twice. Right after the time that he pulled up there, with his muffler. Bugs on me. They pulled up there with his car not having the muffler. And he thinks that possibly that this creature was mad about his vehicle being so loud, that it sounded like a bulldozer crashing through the woods. Extremely loud. And it screamed, it roared at him, and it was so loud that it just shook everything in him, his whole insides, and he fell and he broke his foot. He said it stomped the ground a couple times and walked up to him and picked up his foot that was broke and looked at it and then just, dropped his foot. And my buddy said that it's not that he was brave, but he couldn't move. He was frozen. He couldn't move a muscle. So this thing goes over and he sits down 12, 15, 16 feet away from him, sits there for a few minutes, and then gets up and walks away. He said there was another time where he dug a hole. My buddy dug a hole, took a crap, okay, buried it. We come back sometime later, and he said there was a big turd, 15, 17 inches long, right on the same spot where he had dug that hole and he used the bathroom. So in saying that, you know that a lot of animals, dogs, deer, so forth, they will urinate in the same spot over top of where another animal will urinate to remark it, make that area theirs. So maybe that's what it did. Well, he knows there's more than one because he would hear him carrying on sometimes down by this pond, and it sounded like monkeys and stuff, but he could almost tell that they were having fun, carrying on having fun, okay? But there would be times that he would lose track of time. His memory would go. So he thinks that they had mind control over him, and which a lot of people have reported that, and made him forget things. And he said that he discovered that wad of vines. He said he thought to himself, I would like to make these things my friend. And he said he heard it plain as day. Friend. He. Well, folks, what you think about all that? That's pretty interesting, huh? If he decides to tell me some more or thinks about some more stuff, I'll do another video and let y'all know. He did ask me when all this COVID started if I wanted to go down there with him, see if we could find any tracks or any structures or anything, but we had to be quarantined. So, buddy, if you're feeling up to it, I think we're safe. We can go down there now. So you just let me know and we'll go. And I tell you, we get bluff charged or something like that, we're out of there, man. Alright, folks. Thanks for sitting there listening to me. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. I got another one coming up. I'll try to get out to you in the next few days. I've got some work to do in the garden. I got some beans to put in the ground. We'll just see how I feel, alright? Oh, this next one coming up, one of my subscribers from Pakistan told me about it. And I guess because everybody's quarantined and everything all throughout the world, these dog men over in Pakistan are starting to come out, and there's a video clip. It's really pixelated and grainy, but I'll see if I can't put it in that video. Alright? I love you guys. Get out in the woods. Watch out. If anything, there's sticks. Branch broke. Maybe something's getting tired of me sitting here. I gotta get back to the cabin anyways and start dinner. I've taken too much time messing with this video. Alright. Y'all be safe out there. I hope everybody's healthy. I hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's kind to each other. As always, I love you. The good Lord above loves you. I'm out.